Good YouTube gang. The worst thing you could do is run for yourself, and I'm gonna help you identify if you are gang. Real quick, we're gonna get into it. Are you consistently doing shit that you don't know why you're doing, other than makes you feel good? For me, are you consistently like fucking up, like you're like discipline and consistency and shit like that because you're doing things you want to feel good? Are you, for me, doing shit for your gentle mental gang? Like, if you're doing it too much, gang, you are running from yourself, bro. And what I've learned through this journey, right, of just, if you don't know, gang, I've fucking brought a business from zero, from shoplifting to six figures to clients to salary. Fucking, I've been on my fitness shit for like 3 years and shit, right? And something I'll be seeing a lot, bro, with my friends and just people in general, is people are running from themselves and they don't even fucking know it, for real. And once you just stay like consistent enough with anything, you kind of start to realize that, bro. And you will realize that what you want out of life, the version of you that you want to be out of life, is not purchasable. Like, you can't attain this by taking in random fucking dubious amounts of information. Like, you have to make a change and analyze what the fuck you're actually doing with your life, gang. Like, if you're a boy, do you just keep fucking with bitches, but you actually want, like, you don't want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you keep hooking up with shit if that doesn't make you completely happy? You know what I'm saying? Why do you keep staying up late if, like, you regret waking up? Why the fuck do you keep, like, getting drunk or smoking if, like, it fucks you up the next day? You know what I'm saying? It's because you're running from something, gang. Like, the hardest part of doing anything is, like, just sitting with yourself and the emotion that shit brings you, bro. And my last video was, like, or 2 videos ago, is, like, how to be emo, bro. But it really is, like, how to sit in your emotions, and understanding that sitting in your emotions is, like, how you become the version of yourself that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't purchase the shit. You can't drink enough to become that person. You can't fuck enough bitches to where you gain confidence. Like, that's not how the shit works, bro. And that's just something that I'm seeing, right? And I'm just made this video to tell y'all, like, if you are running from yourself, bro, you just need to give yourself some time to, like, feel how you feel and figure that shit out and understand what you need to change so you can no longer feel like that. The only way you can, like, change how you feel is change, like, your set of actions, change how long you think about it, change your perspective on why you even feel this way, you feel me? And that just requires you being alone and not being distracted. And I guess that goes into my second point, like, consumption, gang, is like your biggest enemy. And I can't lie to y'all and say I'm perfect and be like every single fucking day, like, I'm just on it, gang. But I promise you, like, at least 6 out of 7 days of the week I am. You know what I'm saying? And that is not me saying, like, I never consume, I never fucking, but it's just understanding when I start doing shit like that, when I start doing shit that I don't want to really, like, that I don't really agree with, like, or that doesn't really make me happy, you know what I'm saying? If I just start going fucking bitches, like, that's just gonna be fun for a minute, gang. But I want to be, like, the best version of myself, like, and be, like, have X amount of dollars and all this shit, and I'm not gonna get that shit by fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm not even gonna have the time to think about that shit while I'm fucking bitches, because that shit is just gonna be so fun. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, I should be thinking about what I'm going to do for this next design. How can I be more, like, how can I bring more to the table? How can I, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I want to go, gang? But while you're consuming, it's almost like you can't let the new version of yourself, like, come into you, pause. Like, you're not letting it, like, seep through you, and you're not sitting with your current self long enough for this new version of yourself to start molding who you are going to become. You know what I'm saying? Because you're spending so much time consuming, whether that be scrolling, media, bitches, the opposite gender, you're a girl, you're a boy, you be fucking boys, gang, whatever the fuck you do. Like, as long as you consistently distract yourself, you are running from yourself, and you are running from the change that needs to be taking place. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, this is something usually that happens, like, after a fucked up ass event, and people kind of just like stay on this course of distract themselves from the original thought of how it made them feel, why it felt that way, which part of it they did dislike. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what you need to sit in, so you can understand. You could set new standards for yourself. You could set new standards for other people that come into your life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like, oh, like, I'm feeling sad today, like, let me fucking let me fuck on my diet. Or like, oh, like, I'm feeling lonely today, let me get a date. You know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, I don't feel like thinking about my own shit right now, let me go fucking watch Netflix and scroll on reels for, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, another example of running for yourself is like, damn, like, I hate waking up so bad, I just get my phone and scroll, gang. Like, I don't want to steal my thoughts so bad, I just get my phone and scroll. You know what I'm saying? I talk about this in my fucking what I sold my TV or some shit video, and it's really like, you're consuming because you're just distracting yourself from the current state you're in. And it's like, why do you think some motherfuckers be scrolling for like 6 hours, gang? You know what I'm saying? Some people be scrolling for like 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, because, gang, whatever the fuck that is, like, happens when you stop scrolling, you don't like that feeling. You know what I'm saying? But you learn how to sit in it, and you stop running from yourself. That's what you're doing, gang. And I'm making this because I'm seeing this happen, like, in people around me in life, bro. People will come to me and be like, yo, I feel this way, this way, this way. And then motherfucker will stay, like, locked in, trying to better themselves for a little bit. And they get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Or getting, like, on, like, a little bender. You know what I'm saying? And then afterward, they still be like, yo, I feel this way, I feel this way. And I'm seeing the outside looking in, right? And I don't correct nobody because everybody is, like, learning shit on their own. You know what I'm saying? I see this with girls, with boys. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit. Like, if you break up with somebody and they fucking go date somebody, like, 2 days later. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably don't want to be alone or sad or realize that, like, they're the problem, that they fucking caused this shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like, nah, I'm not the problem. Like, watch. You know what I'm saying? It's just running from yourself, running from answers that you're seeking, and running from the thought process that you need to do better and never feel like how you felt again. You know what I'm saying? So this video is more so just like a PSA, gang. Like, if you run from yourself in media, people, fucking entertainment, like habits, like bad habits, addictions, gang, stop doing that shit. Like, you're holding yourself, bro. And you're really, like, holding these people that you're interacting with, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's not some, like, genuine shit, everybody's just using each other on this bitch, gang. That's really the problem with this world, gang. Because, like, I understand the nature of people using each other, but the nature of people using each other because they don't want to sit with how they feel, like, that's some shit I can't agree with, bro. It's just mad selfish. Like, what the fuck I look like trying to go fuck with a bitch when, like, I'm not even where I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Granted, like, I brought myself far, but, like, I'm just doing that shit because I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing about that would actually change, like, how I feel about myself or where I want to go. And if how you feel about yourself depends on how people treat you, outside sources, gang, then you're just not happy with yourself, bro, and you need to become happy with yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not need any external sources of, like, of fucking entertainment, food, people, fucking habits, like, to be happy. You know what I'm saying? To feel good, like, and I'm not even saying, like, that's something that I've mastered, but I understand when I start wanting these external things, it's because there's probably something going on inside myself that I don't want to sit with. You know what I'm saying, bro? And so I'm just saying all this to say, think about why you do the things you do. Think about, like, what times do you do them? Why do you do them so often? And what would you be doing instead of that? You know what I'm saying? Because the odds are, if you're on some mass consumption shit, masked any external sources such as, like, I don't know, you need to go to this restaurant to feel better, you need to go on a date, you need to go fuck this bitch, like, to feel better, gang. Like, gang, you need yourself to feel better. You should make yourself feel better about shit. You should have that ability because it's like, it's gained through just sitting with yourself. And if you don't do that shit, like, how do you even know that's what you really want? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that's the solution? It's just like a Band-Aid type shit, gang. You just stop running for yourself, bro. Stop needing external sources. Like, you don't need that shit, bro. You just fucking need to think, to sit, to feel, like, about yourself, bro. Yeah, bro. Just a little PSA. Stop running from yourself, bro. Stop needing external shit. Figure out why you do shit. Just shut the fuck up and sit there and just fucking try to be like, yo, why do I do this? Why do I do the things I do? Why do I get happy when I'm like on a date? Why do I get like happy when I'm drunk, gang? Because you're not thinking about what the fuck you need to. Who doesn't want to do that? You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is not always the funnest shit, bro, but it needs to be done. Bye.